Charlie. Charlie, my boy. Whew. Snowing pretty good. There he is. Hey, buddy. I wanted everybody to see your thick fur. Hi. I want everybody to see your fur. How you doing? You enjoying the snow? It's snowing like crazy out here, huh? Yes, it's snowing like crazy. So for this video today, guys, I wanted to explain the anatomy a bit of a red fox. A lot of people worry about their foxes in different environments, and it's in particular the cold, and I think that's a topic worth talking about. So foxes actually really enjoy the snow, they enjoy the cold. I have read on some articles that foxes can actually live comfortably in up to -50. Now, I don't know where it would get that cold, you know, other than the Arctics, but we all know that white foxes in the Arctic, like, they do live in those temperatures and are totally fine. So red foxes have a very similar anatomy and don't have issues with that either. Sorry, they're called Arctic foxes. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of that. It has been snowing all day long, and Charlie has literally been, I mean, you can see all the footprints, he's literally been just playing in the snow, laying in the snow, and even sleeps in the snow. I'm not even kidding you. In fact, one of his favorite places to go is up on the rabbit hutch for some reason. Come on up here, bud. Come on up here. Oh, good boy. Good boy. I've got treats. Good boy. So he will lay on this rabbit hutch. You can see he's already been lying down up here. Just right in the snow, literally for hours, and loves it. I mean, doesn't feel cold, isn't shivering, nothing. And you can see from his fur, I love it when he does that. Foxes show love by rubbing up against your leg and stuff. It's very quick, very brief, but that's how you know they're happy. I wish I could have filmed that better. But anyway, he is at his happiest by far, actually, in the cold. So if you live in a cold place, there, he kind of did it again. I love it. When you live in a cold place, as long as they are outside all the time, like Charlie is, they're going to grow that fur out when it gets cold. And even if they haven't grown it out, honestly, he can handle really, really, really cold temperatures pretty regularly. Even without the thick fur. I know, because this year he didn't start growing his fur out, I swear, until like middle or end of December, and it was freezing in November. It just took him a really long time, and I got super nervous and took him to the vet, actually, because I was nervous for him, and the vet basically thought he was fine, and sure enough, he grew out his fur just a little late. Oh, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Oh, I love you. You're a good boy. Huh. You're a good boy. Let me turn around. You're so nice. Yeah, you're so nice. Usually he's like being mean and biting me, so this is good to film him when he's actually in a good mood today. Anyway, so yeah, foxes really handle the cold well. Now, he doesn't like the summertime. He doesn't like the heat. But again, this isn't an issue of him not being able to survive it. You can live in a place that gets really hot and they'll be fine. They won't be very comfortable in the heat, but I mean, here where I live, it gets over 100 degrees sometimes in the summer, and he's fine as long as he's in the shade, like in the igloo or under the shed over there. Then he's usually okay. Obviously, we fill his water up a lot and put some ice in there for him. But the heat, the cold, foxes are very adaptable. They do very well in those conditions. So as far as that goes, I don't think you need to worry about it. Now, if you keep your fox indoors, then more or less they probably need to stay indoors, probably at the very least at nights or something, because if they're around the fluorescent lights, they're not going to grow out their fur in the winter time. Or they're going to be used to the AC in the summer and not going to be able to handle the heat as well once you put them outside. They're still going to be okay, more or less, as long as they have water and the things they need. Wow, it's really coming down. It's like all over my phone. But you know what I mean. If they're going to be an indoor pet, they need to be indoor pets. They need to be put outdoors gradually, or at least give them time to grow the fur out, because without this thick fur, It's not that cold, by the way. I mean, I want to say it's probably 30s. I mean, it's obviously cold enough to snow, but we're not even in the teens, so it's not crazy cold. Look at him, just running his whole body through the snow. He just loves this. Like, that's his jam. That's his jam. He loves the snow so much. Anyway, this is very common fox behavior. As long as they have time to grow the fur, they're good, and will be fine even into really cold weather. We still like to get them hay. Actually, this one's a better representation of that. Wow. Let's get some cover, bud. It's really coming down. So we got loads of hay in here, and he's been sitting here most of the day just napping. He's just been napping in that spot. Because, yeah, it really has been coming down pretty hard today. The old solar panels are really suffering. Anyways, yeah, you want to have some cover and good hay and igloos, but honestly, the cold is not a problem. The cold never bothered them much anyway. Gosh, I hope Disney doesn't stop me from making money on this for saying that. But he loves it. He loves the cold. He does okay in the heat. He doesn't prefer it, but they're fine. They're very adaptable animals. So don't let that make you nervous if you want to keep an outdoor fox. Till next time, guys.